Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next episode two of Where to Next, brought to you by Thriftations. My name is Michael Damon, and today is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you wonderful mothers out there. I hope you're enjoying your time with your family and with your kids and all that good stuff. We are showing up here today because we still have to do the show. And while you're sitting around with your family, it's the perfect time to talk about some of the trips that we're going to be sharing with you today. Today's edition is going to be all about cruises, and we each have a special cruise idea to share with you. We're going to go through those, give you a little bit of ideas, give you some excitement, some things that you can think about, and some things you can consider for future travel. And again, if you are someone who is watching Thriftcations and you're like, how do I book this trip? We're going to tell you exactly how to do that. We have order form on thriftcations.com. So anything that you see on the show here today, you'll be able to go on, submit a request to us, and we will go ahead and take care of getting a quote put together for you. In addition to that, if you are sitting there wondering, like, I love travel, I love researching destinations, I'd like to make some little extra money, you can become a travel agent. We'd love to help you do that. All you have to do is text the word travel agent to 22828, and that's going to let us know that you're interested, and we'll follow up with you and kind of go from there. So today I'm going to turn it over to Michaela, who's going to kick us off with her trip to the Western Caribbean. Western Caribbean. Michaela, how you doing?
I am great, ready to jump in and get started.
All right, all yours.
Hello, everyone. So glad you joined us for another episode. And like I mentioned, or like Mike mentioned, we are going to be talking about cruises today for the Western Caribbean. So let's take a look at this one. This is actually Cruise Infinity. It is a really huge boat, tons of different levels that you can book, you can get. They have the lowest one, as I said, going for $749, and then they have one that's the highest called the Retreat, going for about $2,000, and that one I'll dive into more because you get access to so much. Before we dive in, I want to show you a couple of the spots that they have. This is one of their pool decks. Yes, one. They have multiple. This is just one of them. As you can see, there's a ton of seats to lay out. This was built in 2001 and they keep renovating it. So I think the most recent one was in 2020. Next, I want you to see another one, which I believe is the retreat level. Very exclusive. As you can see, the seats are way different. It's more closed off. And for the next one, here's one of the dining experiences that you can actually go to. Stunning. I love the color coordination that they have. I love that you can still get a view of the sea, of the ocean while you're out there. So I gave you guys a little preview. We're going to break down each day, and it actually is starting in Fort Lauderdale on day one. That starts August 27th, 2022. You'll begin here, and if you want, I believe it said it leaves at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m. or later. If you have time or you go the day before, I highly recommend just taking a while to explore Fort Lauderdale. There's a lot of great things there. You can try their key lime pie. I'm not a big fan, but personally, I might actually try it. And they are also known for their citruses. Day two, we'll be going to Key West, Florida, which is home to the modern day adventures. It is a great place to go to. I've always personally wanted to check it out. It has a ton of different resorts and restaurants, bars, and shops that you can check out. Great food, everything there you don't want to miss out on. I know it is close to you, but you're still on a cruise, you might want to see. Day three is when you'll be at sea. That's the time where you can lounge around. They have a whole picnic area, which I find to be amazing, that you can just go out there, set up a blanket, and enjoy a picnic, enjoy some drinks, spa, and pool time. Next, we go to Belize City in Belize, and it's a great time to explore the beautiful city. If you have time, you can take a local tour and you can see the manatees lumbering, the crocodiles, the howling monkeys, and colorful parrots. I never thought I would have heard of howler monkeys, and personally, I don't know if I want to check it out. I might be a little freaked out. But if you have time, definitely check it out, as well as the zoo. They have homes of jaguars and also the howler monkeys. And that's a place you can check out before you head over to the next destination in Mexico. I'm so sorry if I messed this up. I'm going to go with Cozumel. I hope it's correct. They have a beautiful coral reef. The fish are super colorful. And if you have time, you might even be able to dive and see them up close. Or you could also go snorkeling. How cool would that be to go snorkeling? So on day 6, you're going to be at sea once again. Enjoy the spa, enjoy the drinks. The good thing about this is you're only at sea for 2 days. So you have all the time in the world to explore before you have to go back onto the cruise ship. So I think that gives you a lot of time to see everything. That gives you time to, not always be on the go or have an itinerary for where you have to go while you're out. You can just be and relax, and they have a ton of different restaurants you can check out even on board. Day 7, we're going to the Bahamas, which was once recognized as the lost city of Atlantis, and now you can enjoy the beach and you can enjoy a ton of water activities. It is a hidden gem, and the water is super clear, so all the fish and all the different animals underwater you can see by basically standing there. Who knows, one might come up close to you and you can pet it, and I find that to be amazing. Day 8, we are heading back home to Florida after you just had an amazing cruise. I know you don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go after a resort trip like that on a cruise into all these different locations. But of course, we have to head back. So I want to give you a little more info on this. Like I said, it is starting at $749, and that is for an inside room. Or you can go full out. They have a retreat level, which gives you access to many different accommodations. You get a private restaurant, you get an exclusive lounge and sun deck, as well as premium drinks brought to you. So let's say you're chilling at the pool, you're chilling at the sun deck, you're anywhere, they will have someone come and bring it out to you. And I know you might be thinking, oh yeah, I'll have to tip them. Tips are covered. So that is something they do include, as well as premium Wi-Fi. Another thing you can get is onboard credit, which you can just use. And I think they also have offshore credit that you can use as well. So wherever you're out, just swipe it and you're good to go. I can personally see it now, visiting all these different locations, giving me time to unwind. We just went through so much in this year, and it's just beginning for this year. So take time in August. Like I said, this sale is ending later today, but I'm going to keep watch on it to see if they extend it, because right now you can save about $600 a person. Thanks so much for joining. And right now I want to toss it over to our Disney enthusiast, Doug.
Hey, how's everyone doing? So I wanted to share with you a new Disney cruise line that Disney just opened. It opens up this summer, and it's called the Disney Wish. Here you go. I want to introduce this to you. It looks like a really good time. So this is the new Disney cruise. It's called the Disney Wish. Currently, it's only going to the Bahamas for a 3 or 4 day cruise. So basically, you'll be hitting Nassau, Bahamas, and the private Disney island in the Bahamas. So this cruise gives you the actually not gives you, but you have the ability to go into Arendelle, a restaurant that's made with just about the Frozen characters. So you'll have a show in the middle of the area with Elsa and Anna and Olaf and every other Frozen character while you're having a good dining adventure. Another option is called 1923s. It's where you travel back to old Hollywood, and while you're sitting at the table and having dinner, you can look around and you'll see sketches of different cartoons that they've done before. As you can see in this picture, you have Belle. And here in another restaurant is the World of Marvel, where you could sit there with your family, have your meal, and also join Ant-Man and the Wasp during their adventure. But the cool part about this is that you'll have like a machine in front of in the middle of the table. They actually can shrink and grow different objects while you're sitting there. So the Disney Cruise has a lot of kids' activities. The first one is the Aqua Mouse. This is their first slide that's on a Disney Cruise. And what's cool about it is while you or your kids are going in it, you'll see TV screens that'll be playing the cartoon, and you're going through an adventure at the same time. Also, you have the Disney Enchanted Adventures, where you can go play and be whatever story you like to have with the Disney adventure. Also, go to the Marvel, the Avengers studio. Also, go to Star Wars, but also you go to the fairy tale hall, where you can sit there and actually talk to the different princesses that they have on board. What's cool about this one too is that they have Star Wars on the ship as well. So during the day, you and your family could sit there and have a little drink or have soda, but at night it becomes an adult only bar. So you could actually have drinks and alcohol drinks, but that are Star Wars themed, and just be able to look through that actual screen back there and feel like you're in outer space, and you'll see the Millennium Falcon fly by. Now, The adult dining and bars. So these are a couple, actually only restaurants and bars and pubs that actually are just for adults. But all of them, you'll see that they're all inspired by the Beauty and the Beast kind of feeling. You have Lumiere, which is the candle from the Beauty and the Beast. You have one that's rose, and you'll have throughout the whole screen. I mean, the whole building. You have, designs of the rose in a steakhouse from Coxworth, meaning is that's the clock from Beauty and the Beast. So as long, I mean, some kids are going to take some people are going to take their kids, and they've been with the kids all day. They want to have some adult time, so you'll be able to have that. Even go to the spa for the day. So remember, at this cruise, you'll have one full day at sea. Now, the price range is from 1,800 to 5,000, but that's all depending on the room that you're going to get and the number of people that you're coming with. Okay, so bring that in mind, and also have that in mind. I mean, what's cool about this ship is that you see that funnel, that steam, where the steam comes in, the steam pipes. Within that, they have a room. It's like pretty much a penthouse of a cruise penthouse. It sleeps up to 8 people, 2-story suite, 4.5 bedrooms, 2 main bedrooms with king size beds, bunk beds for kids, and a queen bed. So pretty much, if you got a good group, you can book this and just have a great time. So if you liked or enjoyed anything that I just showed you, just go to that site, thriftcations.com/blog/Disney Wish, and just go ahead and get a quote for me. Just fill out a form, and I'll definitely get back to you. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Mike.
All right. Thank you so much, Doug. Hello, everybody. So I am back with you, and we're going to do our last and final destination, per se. I'm actually going to introduce a new cruise line, but not from someone who's actually new to the industry, just someone who's new to the cruise industry. So today I'm going to take you across the globe and share with you some of the new destinations and ships that are from Virgin Voyages. So Virgin Airlines, Virgin Hotels, you probably have heard about these before. They are now in the cruise business, and I just have a nice little. Let me do full screen on here for you. All right, so this is Virgin Voyages, and I'm going to walk you through just some of the brands that they have. So Virgin, as many of you know, has a lot of different companies underneath this. Some of the most popular being Virgin Hotels, Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Galactic. Those are all part of the same company under Richard Branson. They now are in the cruise industry, and they have 3 new ships that they've launched. I'm going to give you some details about some of the ships, and specifically talk a little bit about their Mediterranean cruises, because they have some specials going on for there right now. So a couple of things to note about the Virgin Voyages is that these are adults only. There's no kids allowed on these ships. So when you want to book your trip, make sure you plan according. They're adults only. A couple other things is that they have a number of eateries that are on side the ship, and the goal was to not go the traditional route, giving you just buffets to choose from. But there's a lot of Michelin-rated restaurants that you can choose from, have made-to-order food and all that good stuff. So I'm going to walk through. There's a number of slides here. I'm not going to talk about them all, but I just want to point out a couple things for you. So Virgin wanted to, as much as possible, include all of the necessities for you to have a good experience. As mentioned, all food is included. All tips are going to be included. Wi-Fi is going to be included. All your essential drinks, so that gives you your soft drinks, your waters, your coffee, all of that is included. They have group workout. So if you are one of those people who love to travel, but then also want to stay in shape and well, that's included for you, as well as entertainment. So those are a couple of things to note about this ship. There are no buffets and no dining halls. So that's one of the things that's very popular on most cruise ships that you're not going to find on Virgin Voyages. Late night bites, they have 24-hour room service. So if you want to find a place to eat, or if you want to have some food made to order, you can do that right on board the ship. Now I'm going to kind of scroll through some of these and talk about the destinations that they cover. So they have destinations going to the Caribbean, and then let's see. These are just some of the rooms. So you can see some of the cabins. If you've ever been to a Virgin hotel, this design style look very similar. It kind of reminds me of the Austin Powers type feel. They kind of have like that 60s, 70s retro type look to it. There's always a Richard Branson suite. So whether it be the hotel or the cruise ship, you'll find those there. Here are just a couple of shots of the deck. This is from the suite itself. You can see the rock theme in the background, beautiful balcony, walk-in shower. spa access, all that stuff's included. Okay, let's talk about the destinations. So the Caribbean, you'll find 5 and to 8 night cruises to choose from that are all going to sail from Miami. They have sailings from San Juan. And yeah, those are the two main ports that you'll find when you're going to the Caribbean. So you have to leave from Miami or you have to go over to Puerto Rico. Transatlantic, they have one that departs from Spain, which is going to take us to Greece and a lot of the Mediterranean destinations. I'll kind of walk you through that. This slideshow I'm going to make available on the website. So if you want to download this PDF itself and get more information about all the different destinations and the sailings, we'll have that on for you. They do have some of the holiday itineraries already available. So there's a New Year's Eve cruise that's going to leave from San Juan, Puerto Rico, and take you over to St. Lucia and Aruba, the Virgin Islands. You'll also notice there's one here for, I'll get to that one here. So the Mediterranean, this is one particularly that I'm interested in. So these are all 7 night cruises that are going to take you to places like Spain, France, Greece. You do have to fly over to Barcelona. So if you're interested in doing any of the Mediterranean cruises, keep in mind they're going to depart from Barcelona. So you'll have to add that to any cost that you're planning. There's a number of different sailings. They have the 7 night, which is most of them. They have a 9 night sailing, but then they also have an 11 night, which is going to take you to Portugal, Spain. You're going to get to go to Italy, and you get to go to Greece. Europe and the South Pacific. So there are South Pacific cruises that are going to depart from Australia. So depending on, if you're willing to do that flight, I have not built up the courage to want to fly over there just yet. Like an 8 hour on the plane type of guy, but one day I'll get over there and try some of the stuff in the South Pacific region. So there's sailings that you can indulge in from there. It's going to take you to Tasmania, Australia, and New Zealand. And then this is, I believe it's pronounced Bimini. Don't know. I haven't been there yet and researched that one yet. But I thought that this was kind of cool that this is just there's a beach club there that you can stay at when you go to that island that has all the features and all the resorts for you. I'm wondering if this was a Virgin. Yeah, this is a Virgin Voyages kind of like exclusive. So you know how some cruise lines kind of have their own destination. This is one that Virgin has here. So this slide deck here is like 55 slides. I just wanted to kind of introduce you to Virgin Voyages and tell you about the destinations that they serve, where they depart from. This has all of the details inside of it. And when you go to the thriftcations.com website, I'm going to make sure that I have this up there so that if you want to dig a little bit deeper, you want to learn a little bit more about what Virgin Voyages is offering, you'll be able to check that out. So those are our destinations for today. If there's any things that you saw, I see Carmen, she saw that adults only. Yes, a Virgin is adults only. So some of the other cruise lines, they have like times where it's adults only, but this is totally adults only. So definitely want to give that a shot. Love all the included. Cool. Thank you. Then it's tagging some people. Thanks for tagging and sharing. Appreciate that. So that's our episode for today. This is episode 2 of our show. And we had some technical stuff, but we are getting our wheels greased and learning our system. We want to appreciate you for tuning in. The show happens every Sunday at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Mountain Standard Time, 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. If you are catching this later on and you want to watch this or share it with anyone, just know that wherever you're watching now, it's going to be available and pre-recorded. So we're both on Facebook and YouTube. Our YouTube page is Thriftcations. You can search for us over there and give us a subscribe so that you can get notified every time we go live on Sundays. So thanks for tuning in for today's episode. I want to thank the team for doing their homework and bringing their destinations to the platform. We look forward to seeing you next week. And again, go to thriftcations.com if you're interested in booking any of the trips or getting a quote for what you saw today. All right. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Take care.